Alrighty. I wonder what loading onboarding means. I've always wondered what most of this stuff means. I don't even quite know what shaders are, but I know they have something to do with graphics. Or I definitely don't know why it takes so long to initialize them, whatever that means. Sometimes it takes a long time to initialize the shaders. It seems to, like, decide on a whim how long it wants to load that. I'm not sure why. This game is not actually as optimized as it should be. I mean, I think everyone that plays it knows that. Because, some of the rubber banding and shit that goes on is, yeah. But that's more internet. But I think there's still maybe some graphical weirdness. Though, not... Maybe not. Maybe all the stuff that I feel is weird that's happened in this game has really just been internet to me, but... Either way. I'm glad I pressed the damn button. Yesterday I freaked out and could not stream. And I think it's because I'm nervous about messing up in Metaphor. But I love the game that I will see it through anyway. I'm just waiting for it to come out right now. I was going to go live earlier than this, but... Just a couple hours of this before some... By some, I mean Metaphor out my asshole. Sounds about right. A little bit less than a couple hours, because it should be 10 p.m. our time when I'm able to press the button. But we'll see. I'll actually go over there right now and check. I'm gonna just stay on the store page. Yep, approximately 2 hours. Until I go back to my library and try to play it. But yeah, I hope that y'all that may be listening to this in the future, it doesn't seem like anyone's listening to it yet, live, but that also might be wrong. I'm not quite sure, but I hope that anyone listening to this in the future is doing well, and that if not, that I help you do well by this sultry voice right here, and just enjoying this game and talking about whatever the hell my brain decides to talk about, because that's what these streams basically are. I just vibe to a video game, and yeah, and people seem to like it, and that's fucking cool. And I really oh yeah, I wanted to change my perks. I just have a bunch of aura reading perks because I want to practice big, long shot shit, but, I want to change at least one of them to something that might work better after this match if I remember. Whenever I remember. I'm not sure where that person went. Hello. Might not be the same one, but... Hello, Sable. Yeah, this is not a hatcheting situation. That is, though. Yes! Feels good. Nice. That was a nice pallet. Very perfect timing. I can tell the Sable is not a spring chicken, but neither am I. Did she lock her herself? No. She probably wanted to go there to sound like she was in a locker, and then get away. That might have been exactly what she did, and it worked on me. And she knows not to go any farther than that right now. Yeah, she knows what to do against Huntress. But, not quite enough. Now, I didn't quite know if that was going to hit, so I was about to sound like a fool, but nothing. But no, that was a but something that time. I feel good about that. I really needed to start playing this game more, because, like, the stress and anxiety is sloughing off me. Because I just need to start the thing. I get comfy playing this game. I know that's always what happens. Unless the game ends up tilting me, and then I should just probably stop the stream, but... at least for now. That's what I'll probably do if that happens, but... Yeah, I'm, hopefully this month is the magical month if I'm actually gonna start streaming. We shall see. And by start, I mean consistently. Consistency is difficult for ADHD people for a number of reasons, but I'm working on it, and I think this is the start of just doing stuff despite my anxiety, which is what Metaphor is about. So I think it will, and already has, actually inspired me, but I think as the story goes on, it will inspire me more, and I feel like I honestly need that at this point in my life when I'm really trying to make something of streaming. It just feels right to me to stream my ass off. Nice. Feels the Gucci-ness. I think... yeah, no. I strayed too much. I would like to work on that. And by... oh! Barely. I think that is a barely. Like, if she was able to serve for a few more seconds, she would have gotten off. Thankfully, no. But no, I often just kind of get turned around when I'm going to a hook, but I salvaged that one. I'm working on it. I probably don't do that as much as I used to anymore, but still often enough that I'm like, it's suboptimal. And I would like to make things pretty optimal, at least on my hunters. Because I just love the feeling of getting shots on her and kills on her and all that. Where you go? That's some sneakiness. I will commend you on that. I saw her. I saw the Sable. Where'd she go? Did she actually fuck off way farther than I thought? Or did she go to one of these lockers? I don't think so. Feels Gucci. Nice. That was a nice hook. I'll give them that. She's going to that one now. How about no? How about instead you hang? After sabotaging 2 hooks, she deserves to be hooked on one. I'm glad that that worked. Because I didn't know if that was going to quite do it. 2 hooks in a row. Very nice. I'm not sure if there's one around or if one of the other ones have respawned yet. I'm not sure. Nice. Seems like she has, what is that called? I forget the name of the perk right now, but the escape perk. The, stay up the killer and get the fuck out of their arms free card thing. Not quite free because it's, one use. I mean, well, usually, like, even get out of jail free cards with Monopoly or one use, so never mind. Yeah, it's a get out of the killer's grasp free card, but I think it's 1 per match. I don't know if I would have used it there if I were her, but this is not like early game, I guess. I think it's more like mid-game-ish, depending on, considering the gens that are left like 4, 5, 6 maybe. Okay, I need to do a little bit more left. There we go, or a little bit more right. It was a little bit more whatever direction that I needed to correct. I forever just misname directions. I'm trying to accept that because it makes me feel dumb. But intelligence is a subjective thing, and there are so many ways to measure it, and it really is just a human concept anyway. We decided what intelligence is and that it even exists. The fact is that people's brains are just different. And so we're all better and worse at certain things, and we all logically know that. But it seems so normal to, decide that we suck because of one thing that we did wrong. It's really funny. But thankfully, another thing that's pretty equally as human, though it's not as easy, is changing the mechanics. When you're really tired of the current ones, you just end up changing them. Like, when they cause you a lot of pain and you're aware of that, you just end up changing them, I found. But you really need to be vulnerable, and it usually takes a lot of pain to decide to try to do something so difficult, and that brings up so many negative emotions. Sorry, ma'am, I have nurses. Ah, dang. That was a pretty damn early swing. Whoops. Alright, taken queen, I'm gonna take you to the hook. They're probably on that other gate. Which is exactly why I'm gonna take the perk that I'm gonna take. Instead of a certain perk I decided before the game. Now, hopefully, unless I forget, you know, before I get into the next match, which I wouldn't really put past myself, but it's on my mind right now and the match is ending, so I have a good feeling about it. So if I go to upgrade, and I drink my coffee, because coffee is good, but I do that all the time anyway, but yeah, load out, Durgan. So I have decided that instead of Bitter Murmur, yeah, Bitter Murmur, barbecue, let me think. I really like Nurse's Calling. It might even be more, instead of one of these aura reading perks, I want something else, but what do I get rid of here? I don't try meta builds, I try builds that I think are interesting or fun, or that I would just like because of the synergies and stuff. And just how it makes gameplay a little easier for me, or what have you. Or the fun things it adds to it, but, alright, I need to do something very quickly. Don Me Durgan headphones. Generators will be completed. Being, like, going towards people while they're running from gens versus people that may start hiding closer to the hook because of barbecue. Yeah, okay. I've decided that instead of barbecue, I'm doing No Way Out, because exit gates, man. Motherfucking exit gates, my dude. My dudes and dudettes, my frienderonis. I'm gonna start slowly transitioning to saying me frienderonis instead of my dudes, so that y'all all feel included when I address y'all whatsoever. You know, I don't call my viewers boys, because there might be some girls in there, who knows? You know? That sort of thing. I think it is kind of unlikely, but I don't know about that, because even like Nico B, who I imagine is the kind of streamer that would appeal to guys more than girls, especially, I feel like, there's actually quite a few women in his chat. I wouldn't actually expect that, but maybe it's because I have stereotypes that are dumb, which I think a lot of guys have that about women, but I think the other side is true as well. The other way around. That's a pretty old cake. That is not the one from... The one masquerade that I've been to. I'm very excited for the Halloween event, by the way. I like coffee. Coffee is good. Water is also good, and if you drink as much coffee as me, you constantly have to intersperse it with water, or else dehydration city. And when you're trying to talk for hours at a time, yeah, dehydration is particularly no bueno. But I think we've all experienced dehydration, and it's not fun anyway. You just generally feel a little bit more stable with more water, I've found. Alright. Alright, Durga. Nice. Let's see, that's a 5. And they're all, like, if I start really only going after these 3 here, then I have a nice 3-gen going. So I'll try that. Where you go, ma'am? Yeah, there you are. Put your shoes in there. I might have been able to hit her again, but no, I don't know if my cooldown would have allowed that. It's a little iffy. The window might have barely allowed that. Ah. Sometimes I can get it over the railing, but that was a little too low. Nice. Not quite nice enough, though. I really love mid-air hatchet shots. Those are really fun. Well, I mean, granted, I hit the ground there before I actually did the shot, but, like, when I actually throw it in the air and it hits, it's always very satisfying. Or even just right after a jump like that, but especially the alright, so I want to start definitely checking these 3 right... Wait. I think I already got one of them. Nice. Or, well, actually, those 3 would be fine. Honestly, like, this might be a better 3-gen than anything else. I'm gonna try it for now. Because this is right here, and that... Never mind. They're doing very efficient gen repairage. I will give them that for sure. I always try to give the survivors fair shake. I don't want to be a toxic player, with plenty of those in this game. More than necessary, which, in my opinion, is fucking one. One is too many of those. I think we could all basically agree with that, you know? Regardless of if we end up being that person sometimes, and I'm not gonna say I've never ever, but I would say I'm pretty good about certain habits that, oh nice, that was some timing right there. Hello, NPC. How you doing, bud? I'm excited because Metaphor is coming out in an hour and a half-ish. A little bit less than that. An hour and 25 minutes-ish. And I will be switching to streaming that as soon as it is out. At least according to Steam. Steam might be lying to me. Because it's supposed to come out tomorrow, but I think it's like... I think it comes out like 12 a.m. Eastern. And so, because I live in Central, it comes out at 10. So that seems to be what Steam is telling me anyway. So we'll see. Because it said, I checked earlier, and it said that it had like 3 hours left, which means, yeah, 9 would be 2 hours at 10. Or no, wait, hold on. I got my math wrong, but I did the math correctly earlier and double-checked it and made sure that, hey, it's going to 10, so I'm excited about that. And in the meantime, I'm just grinding some more stuff in this game, because there's a battle pass to go through, and I think you're aware that I like this game a lot. And I tend to play all sorts of other things after Metaphor, but... I mostly want to finish this pass after that. And then we shall see. And then, yeah, I did say the next thing I wanted to do was probably... Shit, I forgot. That's fine. I think it was, Metroid Prime, or Metroid Dread, and then, so for Halloweeny times. And then I intend to be consistent like I used to be and get more things done. I remember seeing that game. What is it about? What genre? Oh yeah, this is Metaphor, you mean. That's right. I told you about DVD yesterday. And also you've seen me play it before. Metaphor is an Atlas game. It is Persona-esque. It is very Persona. Because that's what Atlas sells at this point, because it sells a content. But it's kind of not Persona. It's not really a spin-off, but it might as well be a spin-off of Persona. It's more of a traditional Final Fantasy-esque fantasy setting, but it's basically a Persona game. Oh wait, no, that wasn't yesterday that you were here, that I streamed this, that was 2 days ago. I forgot about yesterday because I spent yesterday in an anxiety panic, which made it go by in 5 seconds, which is the reason I didn't stream. But anyway. Hello, ma'am. How you doing? About to be dead. I'm really proud of my hatchet muscle memory at this point. I'm pretty decent at getting shots. Pretty much guaranteed now, when I do throw my hatchets. Our trailer looks nice. Yeah, the game is fucking beautiful, but I mean, that's what Atlas has been doing since Persona 5. So, yeah. The game is also got some really interesting themes that I think are going to be very helpful and important for a lot of people, but that's also what Atlas does. Basically, I'm just a fan of Atlas's, like, basically the genre they've made, right? The subgenre of RPG that they have made, which just every game that they make nowadays, ever since P5 exploded extremely, has become. The screams in this game, yeah, they're a little bit comical, and some of them are a little horny sounding, but maybe that's just because I'm horny. But anyway. It's like, this is supposed to be a horror game, obviously, but there's a silliness to it that's just kind of pervasive. And mostly the survivors' like actions and the things that you can do as a player. A lot of survivors really love to rapidly teabag and all sorts of other stuff that looks silly. It's just like this game is a weird vibe. It's like comedy horror, basically. In fact, Ghostface is literally in this game. So, I mean... From Scream, which is basically comedy horror. There we go, one down, feels good. Actually, two down. That would be two down now. Bonk. Let's see. What gens need... Oh wait, it is gate time. Gens do not need to do it. They win, but barely. Because if I had gotten a, let's call it the 3K, which is 3 of them killed, then I would have won. Wait, a little bit? No, I would have been able to pick her up like a millisecond ago, but unfortunately, she crawled a little too fast. And or I was a little too far away when I threw. But anyway. I'm pretty damn proud of my hatchet accuracy tonight so far. Because a lot of games I flub it up a little bit more than that. So I'm very happy about just how pretty much every hatchet I threw in that hit. There was like 1 or 2 I missed. Because I might make it look easy-ish at this point because I've been playing this game for over 400 hours, actually. You know, it's a weapon that gets thrown in an arc, so it's not very easy to hit. Ooh. There's always been at least one Soma from the DS Castlevania games in here, because, well, that's... The past is Castlevania themed. The current, like, season the game is in right now, basically. Oh, I need to select a challenge next time. I forgot about that. And that'll just give me more XP and I'll get more of those tiers. I was actually about to look at them, but I forgot. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. Coin is not bad. Also, that's probably... I forget, but I don't usually pay much attention to those. Those all do something in each... Basically, the killer and each of the 4 survivors can bring one of those, and they're called offerings, and they do different things, but they often don't affect the game all that much, so I don't usually pay attention to them. And I usually don't bring offerings either, because none of them really do stuff I really care about that much. Load. Thank you. I don't know why, but the game seems to be... No, actually, no. The game is loading about normal, but it really... For a pretty old game at this point, it came out in 2016, this game should not load so slowly, but anyway. At least not on my PC, because I expect for running games that have been coming out recently, like Baldur's Gate 3 and Ultra, so, yeah. Speaking of which, Baldur's Gate 3, absolutely on the channel. It's too horny for me not to play. And also, I dislike RPGs in general. And the game is moddable now in the game itself, which is awesome. And there's some awesome mods. that I'm very excited to try. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more when I look again to mod my playthrough, because I have not looked in a while. But yeah, games like Baldur's Gate 3 and Metaphor feel really, really good for the future of the RPG genre. Because now companies are going to want to emulate the things that Baldur's Gate and Metaphor are doing, because Metaphor has already gotten great scores. It's going to sell like hotcakes and a half. Because Atlas is just on a roll with their main releases nowadays. As far as just how much they sell, because people want another Persona game, and that's basically what this is. So, and then Baldur's Gate 3 just did a lot of things that people have been wanting from those sorts, from RPGs for a long time. And I think Metaphor's about to do a lot of the same, and I just hope that more games come out that do the things that I've been wanting from games because of this, and I think it will, and I'm very excited. I think that will happen. I find it interesting that this whole time, Restream has not shown me that you're a viewer on my stream. I'm not quite sure what's up with that, because it did show you yesterday. But I see a big fat 0 viewers, and that was a lie for, I don't know if you're gone now, but at least a little bit. At least one. There was, at least. And then... Nice. Might come out soon, though. But all good, man. I'm just glad you joined in general, as always. And hope you're doing well, and have a good one when you do. Gotta go. And also, I have been editing AI. I know you're like patient about that series now, but I just feel like I need to tell you that because you support that series so much. And also, God, I'm just gonna say, holy shit, about the stuff that happens after the episode that I last uploaded, because holy shiznitio. Because I got to finally the Ryuki part ending. So yeah. It is pretty much what I thought. Date seems to have died, but I thought it was a little bit less clear, but it might not be exactly what it seems like. I'm not going to speculate, and I don't really want you to say anything either, because I'm sure Uchiko's still trying to pull the wool over my eyes, and also that there are definitely details that are not, like, there for the case. So I'm very excited. Oh, wow. I was not expecting someone to be hiding in here. I was just trying to get more You know what? You know what's funny? I autopiloted into getting more hatchets when I had max hatchets for some reason. And I randomly drew a survivor in the locker. Look at the eyes, beautiful. Yeah, man. AI2 is a ride, man, but it's Uchikoshi. His brain just cooks up some fucked up shit, and I love it too much. I don't know why, but I do. Now, granted, a lot of why I love it is waifus, but, you know. But the problem with loving Uchikoshi games for the waifus is a lot of them die, at least in some endings. Anyway. And sometimes in general. But no, the plots are also great, and the characters are great. The horny is great, the funny is great. I have some issues with particular types of horny jokes and jokes in those games, but otherwise, I love them. I'm actually very excited to be done with Uchikoshi games, like, because, well, I've been playing one most weeks at least for over a year now, I think. Yeah, in order to do them all my series. So I'm kind of glad to have the backlog caught up until AI3 might happen, or something. People have talked about the possibility of that, so I'm not going to rule it out. But whatever Uchikoshi next works on, I'm going to want to do it day one. I just hope I won't have the same issues with it that I have with Railcode. Granted, I don't think Uchikoshi... I know, wait, did Uchikoshi work on Railcode? I forget right now. All I really remember is it's a similar type of game. I might still play Railcode on the stream here, because, I do want to finish it. I just kind of had some gripes with it, so I didn't initially. And now that I'm getting more comfortable about streaming everything, I basically have been wanting to stream just subsequent games all the time. So what I'm hoping to do is several times a week stream, and, like, stick to that more or less. And, like, by the end of the year have that habit, so I think I'll finally be able to do it. I've gotten my brain enough in order. So I'm excited for that. I'll be honest, though, Let's Plays might come to a halt, or at least really slow down, because editing a Let's Play is a job and a 3/4, not even just half. Words. I do maybe want to start doing the kinds of, like, scripted videos that a lot of gaming channels do. Just talking about games. In various ways. I like the idea of that because I feel like I am justified better in taking my time with those. And also, a lot of the crowd that used to like Let's Plays now just kind of watches streams now. Or at least, like, it feels like Let's Plays have mostly, not entirely, but mostly gone by the wayside in favor of streams because there's that element of live interaction that people like, and I understand that. Also, for the content creator, you don't have to sit there and edit, you know? You have content, and all you have to do is basically play the game and talk. And so, like... And also I can do highlights, and those I wouldn't feel like I have to have those as succinctly as I would feel like I'd have to have a Let's Play. There's a lot of reasons why I may never do Let's Play, honestly, but I may still. But I kind of doubt it. I think I should be streaming and doing... basically Let's Plays of my streams in that I eventually edit them. But I won't feel as much pressure to edit them as, like, consistently and get them out as quickly as a Let's Play. I can just play through the game on stream and then basically do a sort of mock Let's Play of it later, where I just edit that footage. Especially because I don't tend to have any fancy stuff on my stream, and I quite frankly... At this point, after fucking with the green screen for a long time and never getting it quite right, as you saw, I don't really know if I want to add anything to my stream. But eventually I will, very likely. Where are you hiding? I bet someone's hiding here. Hello? 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 They rushed right past the door, didn't they? That's smart of them. Ah, they opened the other one. Nice. I don't think it was the same person. One of the others opened that, and now I think they're trying to loop back around to that door. That's clever of them. I think they might have even successfully already looped around to it. Anyone else hiding here? Because they like to do that. Nope. Oh, they all went out the other door. Nice. That's very smart. Alrighty. 8:55, about an hour and 5 minutes. Okay. Select challenge. I don't forget to do that. Woohoo. Okay, oh right, I can just literally go to the end of this tier and... Oh right, now it's time to just go back to Compendium. At least I'm going through all the tiers that I want to do for the moment, because they're not dumb challenges, in my opinion. Yeah, that's Perfect Lips, that's fine. Kill Survivors, Epilogue, yeah. So, there we go. And I'll just keep making sure that Huntress has the add-ons that I like by just continuing to pump points into her for the moment. Plus, I'll start using Wreath items. Might as well, because they give you more blood points, which is what you use to upgrade their trees. William. Man, these snappy matches, I'm liking it. Usually matches aren't quite that fast, but at the beginning of a new pass like this, usually it is. And I think this one is especially popular because Castlevania is especially popular as a game series in general. A lot of beef. Delicious. I like to stretch my Durgan arms. Yeah. Yes, Durgans have arms. Amazing. Anyway. They're just our front legs, you see. Anyway. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? Oh, God. If I can, I would love to save Mori Me Mommy for last and Mori her. Because I'm a female I'm a female, words. Anyway. I'm obviously a male in real life, but you think you know what I mean. A huntress is a whammon. Anyway. My brain's short-circuited because I'm trying to play a game and talk at the same time, and, I think if you watch enough streamers, you realize people can't really do that very well. I mean, you can, but, it's not ever gonna be consistent as absolute fuck, I would say, but it gets easier. And depending on your brain that day, it's gonna be easier or harder. That's just kind of how that works. He's pretty good at dodging them bitches. Nice! Now, I know you're hiding in here. Where are you at? Well, either way, the hook's close, so I'm gonna risk the flashlight. Oh, nice! Nice. I was actually pretty damn good at that, Leon. Swear to God, a lot of the Leons I see are really good. Yeah. Which is really funny, because I actually heard from someone that has played the shit out of this game that I played with a few times. Good, I don't know if I call her a friendo yet, but a good acquaintance of mine. She's friendly and great, and very welcoming, and really helped me feel like DVD was a community for a dragon, you know. But, she, said that... I forgot. Never mind. Oh, brain. Head pats my own brain. I mean, I guess if I head pat myself, I'm patting as close to my brain as I could without my head being in a very dangerous place. Because she's in the closet, the basement. She was in the fucking basement. Where the hell did she... She went in one of these bitches. I think they realize yeah, she tried really hard. Little bit to the left than I would have gotten. Again. There we are. If I can Mori me, mommy, I'll be happy about it. We shall see. I will try to do that if I can get a 4K. And I will try to save her for last if I can. If that just kind of happens to be something I end up being able to do with who I end up catching when. If I catch them in groups, I'll try to not go for her. Basically. Until the last, if I'm able to get all 4, which at this point... How many are there left? There's... I think there is 3 left exactly, so I don't think I'll be able to get 1. They're pretty good. How the cookie can crumble at times. Leon's pretty good. Clayon's pretty good. Let's see, there is exactly 3 left. We'll see what happens. I should be looking for gens right now, because I spent a long time chasing that group. There's literally someone on that right now, yeah. Nice, okay. It looks like I'm not going to be able to Mori her, unfortunately. That would be funny. Maybe I'll catch her one day, or someone else that has a name like that, and I'll be able to Mori them. I would be happy about that. Just for, honestly, the content. I would love to make a short of me Moriing her and going, she got her wish, you know? Just because it'd be funny. Don't steal my idea. It's probably something that's been done something similar to before, at least probably. There's enough DVD content on YouTube that I don't doubt the shitting fuck out of that. I don't doubt that. No. Let's see, 907. Oh my god. Couple more matches and I'll basically already be there. I might just, like, wait. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll stop the stream and go back on stream when I've made sure that I've got the game working. When Metaphor unlocks on the stims. Right, no one's on that gate? Huh? No. So now just trying to wait for them to get at a gate. Okay, while I'm doing that. I'm not gonna take bait. Oh, I think... No. I don't know why, but I thought I saw it flashing. Nice. I think they got that one open. No! Wow. Yeah, they couldn't have had much left. Okay. They were still trying to go for one gate, but I was really making sure they weren't going for the... Trying to cover both gates sucks a lot. It's really hard when you've got, frankly, like, more than 2 swordsmen. I will BRB before I do another one. Oh, thief. I like thief of calmness. And I carve my thief every day or something. That's more coughing. I am some Belvita to go with this. If you've never dipped that stuff in coffee, it's godlike. And yeah, these are supposed to be breakfasty things, but I just use them for sneak. Well, occasionally I do use them for breakfasty things, though. Okay, Durga. What we got? We got some serves over there. Usually try to single out one. Like, it's her this time. Wait. Why did that person start injured? I forget what... That means that's a perk, but I forget what the hell it does. I think it's a pretty strong one if it makes you injured. Sure I have enough ammo. I think they did that to draw me away. Also, I don't know if it was that locker or not. Excuse me. Yeah, this group's pulling the wool over my eyes pretty well. Ish, but we've still got 5 left, so I'm not at that much of a deficit, but I think I've only hooked one person and I haven't killed any, that's for sure. Where the heck is people? Like that. There's. Come here, you. Weird. I probably would have saved a good chunk of time going over the hill instead of doing that, but killed the dude. There's the dude. Better at seeing at a glance that one's broken. I think I saw someone. Nice. Do I do one more just to make sure it's after 10 when I start the game? Yeah, I'd like to do that. Well, I'm afraid to start the game. Because I'm not sure if it'll actually unlock, but it should. Let me make sure that my theory is correct, though, because if my theory is correct, then if I refresh the page, it should say, yes, unlock approximately in 1 hour. Which it should have started saying an hour ago, which means that it's actually at least telling me that the game's going to be available for me to play. On probably only on Steam, though, from what I understand. I think the consoles are getting it tomorrow. But on Steam, it's telling me that it'll be available like 21 minutes from now, so fuck yeah. What do you know? Fuck you. Can you do some real quick? It's a trial usually ends up taking 20 minutes is a pretty rough estimate of how long a lot of trials end up taking. So I'm hoping one more match will put me past 9, and then or past 10. I mean, then I'll switch over to Metaphor. Hopefully, be able to get that snappily working. I was able to test record the demo instantly, so hopefully the game plays ball as well as the demo did. Fingers crossed for that. Talons crossed, in fact. Alrighty. Oh, where'd she go? There she go. Nice. I don't know who came up behind me, but nice misdirection. I feel like that's a pretty coordinated comms group, but so is, like, I would say honestly most Survivor groups are groups of friends that play this game together every single time. I feel like that explains the coordination of a lot of the groups in this game. This is often, like, associated with being a game you played with your friends, unless you're me and would rather play games on your own anyway, generally, in which case I'm main killer. And I love that this game offers that and allows me to, you know, do something that makes it clear that I can be on even par with other people, skill-wise at things, right? And have a... And also, like, I just like how you can be a benevolent killer and there can be an exchange of kindnesses in this otherwise competitive type of game. I feel like a lot of games don't really have that sort of thing in place. The community didn't really end up doing that in a lot of those games, so, you know. Okay. You can tell there's a lag when a locker sounds like a double closed. I do not know where I put that downed person, so I guess they're gonna remain that way. They might have sacrificed themselves for that person. At least one hook. Sacrificing one hook isn't that bad. First hook, I mean. It isn't that bad of a consequence for you, as long as you can keep yourself from getting steamrolled. I think she purposely got me to hook her so that the other person can not be. But I honestly don't remember downing that person. I'm sort of autopiloting right now. Nice. Nice. That was a pretty good run away for what I feel like is probably a more beginner survivor, at least against Huntress. Was not expecting that. Get on the hook, girl. Thank you. I did not realize they were already down to 3 gens. Nice coordination on their part, really. Yeah, got touched. Now I need to look up. When? I need to stop throwing it. I just barely got her, but they opened the other one. Yeah. Nice. I guess I will do one more. I didn't realize that apparently some matches last like more like 10 minutes. It really does depend on the survivor group, man. And also your skill level too, and how exactly you want to play. I definitely have had matches that lasted more like 40 minutes before. I thought there were more like 20 at least, but that's 2 in a row that were more like 10. I think it was honestly because both those groups were pretty good and pretty much steamrolled my ass, I'll be honest. I'm excited to return to this after I metaphor, but I must metaphor first. This is a good-ass video game that I want to play the heck out of. So this should definitely put me past 10 p.m., so I'm hyped as fuck about it. And I'm really calming down right now, so... As far as, you know, anxiety levels and stuff that I've been feeling today. Okay. Alright. Nearly 2 hours, nice. Alright. Don't be noise this game. Yeah, she fucked off. Smart. That's often when I would leave a loop too. Although granted, as far as being able to execute those decisions, you know, well as a survivor yet, but thinking about how I would if I had practice of playing Survivor, though I intend to fix the lack of practice on stream, as I play a whole lot of DBD pretty frequently on the stream, just in general, you know, as I stream more consistently, which I think I'll finally be able to do as of now, pretty much. I love this. Feels very good, man. I'm just having a lot of fun. And I'm glad I get to share it with y'all. And I hope y'all are having fun, if anyone's watching this at any point. Which I don't think anyone's watching right now. But considering it lied to me about having 0 viewers earlier, I have no idea. Nice zigzagging. Nice veer, like right on the rock there. She has a pretty good idea about how to avoid those hatchets. Nice. I respect it. Which is why I'm gonna chase her more. Although granted, it might have already been a little long. Nah. Probably should be patrolling gens. Because I tried it really hard not to do overlong chases, because, you know, early few 100 hours of this game, I really tended to do that, and really lost a lot of games because of that. Like, pretty much all my steamroll games I've realized have something to do with chasing someone too long, oftentimes, so... And by steamroll, I mean me being steamrolled, not the ones where I steamroll. The ones where I steamroll, it's just... Oftentimes it seems like I'm matched somehow with a way lower survivor group than I should be, as far as ELO. Either that or they're all tired and messing up. Because oftentimes I get those groups at ridiculous o'clock in the morning. Which is any hour after, like, 2. So that would make sense. I'm really proud of that hit. I don't know why that one was so far to the right. If I knew the killer was pretty close to me on the ledge, I would not fall, because that is so audible. That is basically why she got killed there. Pro tip for serves. Any that might be watching. Serve mains or people that want to maybe try to play that next time they play. Especially if it's a range killer, I feel. Unless you have a plan to immediately get behind cover, you know, in some capacity, or be able to immediately loop. Then I'd drop down. Otherwise, well, that's kind of what happens when you do that. What I just demonstrated. I have no idea which Ada initially gave me her item, but I did at least leave her alone for that period, so. Now, if someone stops running, I'll assume it's and it's an Ada, I'll assume it's probably that one. I think that they're all just running and playing normally now. Actually, wait, it might be Sergeant Skibbity, which is such a Zoomer name that would be on this game. Actually, no, that'd be more of a Jin's. Gotten some pretty efficient groups. It is officially after 10, I'm hoy. I probably need to stop stopping like that. I need a hatchet. Where are hatchets? Nice. Alright, cool. Some pretty one-sided games, but I haven't played in a day. Plus, I've just been hoip all day and been kind of like coming down from a anxiety spike, so. Alright, so. Question. If I try to play it right now, it's not functioning. Let's see. Oh, it still says it. Hold on. If I refresh. Oh! Okay. Never mind. Back to DBD. It'll be 11 p.m. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, yeah, I calculated wrong. Okay. It'll be 11. Which means back to dubbed. For a few more matches that I'm hoping I can make more in my favor than all those were that I played earlier in the list. Rumoroni. Strim stram a dim dam a fim flam a flim flam. So the next thing I'll start unlocking is stuff for Jeff, who I don't play, but I do like that outfit. I do like especially the shirt. Because I like gothic stuff in general, and black, red, and it seems like silver there. Very good combo, I like it. Which is a lot of why I have this particular player profile logo. Because of the black, red, and gold combo there. Also, it's nice and shiny and animated and cool. And I like burbs. And he's a dapper as fuck bird, look at him. Okay, now I remember how those releases work, so I'll want to keep that in mind. Hmm. I'm pretty proud of that mind game there. She's pretty good. She might be in a pretty infinite loop now. I don't know. But I'm gonna change to going after this person. He was still trying to avoid hatchets, but I was out. So I just meleeed him and it actually worked. But that also worked. By that I mean that flashlight. So honestly, good on her. That was pretty good. That was skilled. We respect skills in this house. We respect skills in this Durgan cave here. I was ready for dying. Feels good. Used to never have any idea how to chase on the scaffolding like that, but practice, man, makes better. I never say practice makes perfect, because perfection is a goddamn myth and we should all stop believing it's ever a thing to think about. Because it just makes our lives harder if we think we need to be perfect at anything ever, because humans aren't perfect, and we all logically know this. We have this weird drive to be the best all the time, and you can't. Sorry. You might be extremely skilled at something, but you're still gonna make mistakes sometimes. It's kind of like how that is. Humans do be humans. And, like, we have made a culture where making mistakes is, like, not okay in a lot of... Like, my dad literally gets insulted when I ask him to maybe, you know, feel like either his mistakes or my mistakes are okay. His response to that often is like, sometimes it isn't okay. Yeah, no, it's not okay when you're angry at me for making a mistake. That's the only time it's not okay, because you decide it's not okay. Just because you're mad at me. Like, it doesn't mean that it's not okay to make mistakes. That's what I've realized. Because if it's not okay to make mistakes, then you make yourself suffer. And if you decide the mistakes are okay, then you absolve yourself of that suffering. It is that simple. Bonk. I'm gonna try to make this a 3-gen here. Oh, that's a that's the stairway gen over here. Ah, nice. I don't think that was part of my 3-gen, thankfully, but we'll see. Do they have a toolbox? Nope, but they're trying to stun me. No working. Nice try, though. Very good effort. A for effort. F for him, though. F for that Leon. Anyway. God, she's good at running this map. You can tell that she memorized some really easy gain distance on the killer loops in this map. Slash just axe. But it's kind of a loop. I'm gonna go back over here because these are closer grouped together. But while I'm on my way out, that's why I checked, but it's not very far along. So I won't kick it, especially because I shouldn't kick it right now because I'm chasing her anyway. Nice. Yeah, too late. Very likely too late. Honestly, yeah. Gens, man. Nice. Yeah, that one. No, oh, nice, yeah. Now they've got me... Now they've got a nice split on me, which is very good for them. That one's likely pretty farish. I think she's trying to bait me again. She's a really good, runner, so I'm just gonna... Good looper, so, that one's pretty far along. Not for long, though. Yeah, I'm literally gonna kick it. I'm paranoid about this one, because this is our last 3. So one more and they get gates anyway. And they probably win, given my track record tonight. And the fact that these ones seem pretty coordinated. If there's a weak link, it's that the one male I keep catching. I forget what that character's name is. If I ever really realized what his name is, because I don't really play Survivor yet much. The only one I care about is Nia, because punk girls heart, but like, yeah. Not yet. Ah, nice. Nice. Except they might really be biding time, I don't know. They run straight into me and they've been pretty aware of me, so I don't know, they might just be biding time. Because I bet like that person, there's someone on that gen. Yeah. And I bet it's pretty far. Yeah. Pretty proud of that shot. Ah, damn it. And then smart. She's trying to bait me. In fact, I bet. And I also have a feeling that one of those two is also pretty far. But you're not gonna get more than that out of me. She's really leading me from the gens. Once I come back down here, I'm gonna fix that. I feel like that other gen is like yeah, like all three of them should probably be doing a gen right now, I'll be honest. That gen over there, because it's the farthest. Actually, wait, because of the staircases and also the fact that I don't really know where to get to the staircases, it might be harder for me to get to the above gen, but they would probably be going for that, wouldn't they? Especially because it's closer to that hook anyway, huh? Let's see. If they're even trying to go for a gen right now. Actually, would you even be able to hear this gen from downstairs? Oh, it's on like a staircase that's like over there. Hold on. That's like over here, I think? Oh, it's the one that's like up here. Yeah, huh. They've really been biding their time and not doing gens, because I've been able to cover those two so well. That's pretty smart. Actually, yeah, that's wasting time. If they are just been hooked and they're digging you, they know they have a disability. And they're just trying to waste your time. Nice. For that exact reason. Or to just help, or for just people to get away, or do gens, or what have you. Now, if I'd gotten that first hit on her and she still went the same way. I would have downed her. I kind of wish I did have an alien... or ultimate weapon, that's what it was. They might have already fucked off from up here. Yes, they did. Nice. They probably know I have nurses. That was a good use of healing despite nurses. Yeah, they're a pretty coordinated group. I think I saw the red, but I ended up going the wrong way. There's... Nice. Good job, y'all. I honestly commend this group. Quite a bit. If I had had a hatchet ready right there. Why'd they go upstairs? I'll bite. Are they letting me have them? I wonder. Ah. They're all here. That's interesting. They're confident. I think is what's up. They're gonna flashlight me. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see, 27! A few more matches. I thought it would be more like a couple, but these have been going like 10-20 minutes. I think a lot of it's though, because like they've been steamrolling me, but if I steamrolled a group or two myself, then it would be similar type of thing. I'm cozy. Feeling good. Feeling like I'm making progress because I'm streaming, man. Like, you have no idea how long I've wanted to... I've, like, dreamed of literally just streaming consistently and seeing what might come of that. Just streaming anything consistently and trying to be the kind of streamer I want. I'm finally just kind of comfortably doing that most of the time. It feels nice. Okay. Heard someone else in the Lara I was just chasing. Told men otherwise than her, actually, in this one. At least I thought I was hearing a dude. Might have been. I've been hearing her. I think I was hearing her. I hear someone repairing. That one I just left. Might have AFK'd actually, or not AFK'd. Might have their internet might have gotten fucked somehow, which I feel kind of bad about. But a bot is a bot. It still plays the game. Can actually be kind of decent. So sorry, dude. At least I didn't hit him before then, right? Before he became a bot. And I'm pretty sure that standing still means he either DC'd on purpose, for whatever reason, killed, he had to go somewhere, he was tired, who knows, man. Or internet. So, I try not to hit people that are just standing still. Although sometimes I'm like, but easy hook though, and then I do it anyway, but I try not to do that. It's tempting as fuck though. Because I try to be a non-dickhead in this game, because lots of people just don't use that, don't have that courtesy, you know. I try to. Oh, nice loot, dude. Yeah, this is a pretty practiced survivor right here. Because he lost my ass real fast. These people that know how to navigate these indoor maps like this, man. Like, oh man, I don't catch them often yet. Hi, man. Hi, sir. I almost said hi, ma'am. Whoops.
Hiya.
I don't know why they keep trying to put down... I don't know why survivors, like, often put down pallets in front of a huntress like that. Even ones that I seem to be playing pretty well otherwise, because that is such an easy way to get that. Because they're always in the center of the pallet right after they put it down. So you always have a shot the moment they do that. You just have to have the timer down. And once you do, it's a cakewalk to get a hit there. So I would not do that directly in front of a huntress. Unless you know she's on the edge. Which is kind of hard to know. At least in my experience. Although I haven't played a whole lot of Survivor yet, so I don't know. But like, man... Maybe that's part of what it is. It is kind of hard to know that. So they might think they do have me, but they didn't. Stunned, I mean. I have this guy cornered, that's for sure. Not enough, though. Because speaking of being on the edge of a pallet, he knew that distance. He knew exactly where I needed to be, and he needed to be. Nice. I respect it. I always respect skilled survivors. I like me a challenge. Not sure why I said challenge like that. I always enjoy fucking up. I always enjoy mispronouncing words because their spelling could technically like work that way, or what have you. Actually, the way it's a challenge there sounded more like there was an A in like a second A in challenge, where an E would be, and that is not true. But I oftentimes like to pronounce E's as A's because it sounds funny to me. Challenge, you know? I hope. I think they're going that way, but I think they're doing 2 per game. I say that one's dead. Whoa! Whee. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, there's one on there. I don't know if I can get a shot in time. Yeah. Let's see. 43! Another, maybe even couple matches or so. That seems to be more likely than not here. I'm hoping to get a group I don't struggle as much against. I don't know exactly what's been with my gameplay tonight so far, but... There. Feels good. Nice start. I feel pretty bad for her, though. For this mag here. Hello, ma'am! Oh, no. Yep, nice veer. Yeah, like, they specifically choose this rock because it's so hard to loop as a killer. Okay, this one's better, I feel like. And now she's gonna go back over. Oh, man. A little too much to the left there. Nice. Very nice. I'll just search for... That's quite the wild goose chase she got me on, so... This is a better use of my time. Getting her who was on a gen that was pretty close, actually. Plus, not as good a runner, for sure. Well, either that or she was just caught off guard. I couldn't really run as well there for that reason. And... By the way, this is a group of all Megs, so I have a feeling that they're a group. Like, a comms group, we'll say. Moonwalking is goated tactic. It's really funny how much more they end up paying attention to your red stain than, well, in Huntress's case, her gigantic tall ass. Although, granted, if you're behind a wall, you don't really have a choice. If she's behind a wall, from you, I mean. But oftentimes I think you could see her head poking up over one of the lower walls, but I don't think that often, honestly, so I mean, fair. But also, yeah, the red stain is what's important, because that's where they're facing, so yeah. But, yeah. Damn it. Little too to the left of where I should have plunged. Oh, I had hatchets. Probably could have prepared one, but I didn't think I had them there for some reason. Pretty good at that. Pretty hard at that. Double down there, very nice. Don't really blame her for that. It was kind of a bullshit thing. And also, yeah, she was dead anyway. Okay, a little to the right. Nice! Good run of that. Oh, damn it. barely. Let's see, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, and it's pretty over there. Definitely gonna patrol gens and try to only really care about people on gens. I always try to do that, not to the most avail. Yeah, they're really trying to draw me away from the gens. Fuck you, not happening. Because... whether there's some there or not. That's sparks. I thought that was a... Honestly, I thought those sparks were a person. I'm not sure how. Oh, the gen's over that way. That's the one I should be worrying about, period. I wish I had more hatchets than that, so I'm gonna risk this, but I think they're already running. At least I got one. No, that's sparks. They're hiding so that they can sort of get the drop on where they're on me for where they're actually going. Like maybe. Yeah. Nope, not going to take that bait. Not that dumb. Sorry to break it to you, but no. Refuse. That one's silent. That one's sparky. That one's sparky. They're hiding up a storm right now, which I don't really blame them for. Because I've got a pretty decent 3-gen here. More of one than I thought I would have. I thought that one was harder to keep track of. Versus those other two, like, while also keeping track of those other two, but not really. Because there's not really anything in the way, even though they're on the opposite sides of the map. Not opposite. If they were on opposite sides, they'd be on opposite corners, or, you know, really opposite sides of the map, but... well, they're kind of on opposite sides. Okay, this is a good sign for me. Because... now, there's one person who is... well, okay, now there's two again. Oh, but now there's only two. I did not realize she was on her third. And I know where both of them are. This is a good sign. I'll chase her. Ah. Man. Darn it. Okay, too early. Too late, actually. There we go. I feel like that took me a little longer than it would have sometimes, but skill fluctuates, especially if you have ADHD. But even if not. Yeah, it's hatch time, so we shall see. $56. Oh, this will be a nice transition over to Metaphor if it does indeed unlock at 11. Hopefully. Yeah, I need to stream more. There's such a peace when I stream recently. Once I get past initial jitters. The real jitters are just fucking starting. So I'm gonna really work on starting, because this has been my peace recently. It has been my solace. It has been the best part of my life. So I need to stream. Durg. I don't know why it's so hard for me to start, but it's just always been. I think I do know why. A lot of fear about what I will or will not be able to accomplish, what people will say, what I will feel in response to certain things people might say, or things people won't do, like be there at all, or, you know, what fruit this may bore or not, you know, all of that sort of thing. Does me actually bear or not? I think I might actually let her go. But I'm going to act like I'm not first. She's just trying to not let me catch her at this point. He's like, you're not getting your 4K. That's the kind of energy she's on right now. I respect it. But you still die. It's literally 10:59. Wow. Well, let me wait for metaphor. Y'all will be brought screened a bit if anyone's watching now or in the future. But hopefully for not very long, because from what I understand. So here's what I'll do. I'll go to the store page until it's 11 sharp. Then I'll just press my back button. Oh, yep, there it is. And hello? I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's prologue demo. I need to go ahead and uninstall that while I'm thinking about it. Hello? Okay, so what does it say on the store page now? Okay, I'll try. Game not really. What kind of drugs? Why is it not actually out? Huh. Excuse me? Hello? I'm just gonna search Steam game didn't unlock when it's supposed to be released. Is this a common phenomenon? It didn't. Game isn't playable after it unlocks. I'm not really finding this issue. Okay, I'm gonna start a thread about this. And... Oh my god, really? I fucking hate threads like this. Okay, you know, since I'm waiting to figure out when the hell I can play the game, I'm just gonna go to this. I hate threads like this. How woke is this? I woke up to play this game so very. Okay. Please God. Okay. I'm gonna... Yeah, see, this is me. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna sit on my thread, see what people say about this, because if this is a common Steam phenomenon, and then maybe it will only unlock on like 12 at like 12 or something, then good to know, and I'll play some more DBD. But uh, hmm, hmm, um, oh hey, I'm just kind of wasting time right now, but cool. Buckshot Roulette multiplayer. I definitely want to stream that with my friendos when it comes out. I know one friend that will probably be on this like me. So I definitely want to get him on the stream. It's Tidwell. It's Tidwell. He was on the stream yesterday. Or the day before you. Oh. Oh. Unpacking. Okay, now it's gotta do shit. Okay. For a long time. Okay. Let me actually see if I go back to my question. If you go to community and discussions, will it give you things that you were... Uh, hmm. Okay, I need to specifically... Okay. I didn't have to restart Steam, yeah. Well, that seems to be taking a long time. But let me double check I've got downloads enabled while I play games and play some more DVD then. But I am a little scared about the fact that it's still on 1%. I'm going to try to let it do some more while I get some more coffee then. Because I'm afraid it might be stuck and I'd have to probably restart Steam or something. So let me just... BRB. Okay, 2%. This is good. But I still want to go get some coffee. But yeah, if it's going to take a while to do this, I'll play one more game of DBD. But after I get some coffee. Actually, considering it's now actually going at an okay pace, we'll see what it's at when I'm back, and then I'll decide whether I'm going to wait or not. But ye Durgan Whip. Okay, while I wait for this, maybe this isn't the healthiest thing to do right now, but while I wait for this, I feel like I need to do something. Hold on. See if I can find that discussion that pissed me off. Where is it? I'm just gonna say this. Woke is not a problem. Bigotry is, and that's why wokeness exists. Get fucking used to it and stop complaining. You must not be part of any minorities, or else you'd fucking understand. I just feel like I had to say this because being part of the neurodivergent and LGBT minorities, I hate this kind of shit. Anyway. Oops, I misspelled minorities. Okay, I'm gonna do something, debatably healthier and play a match of DBD. And I'm hoping after one match of DBD, maybe two, it'd be done. If there's one match and I've not got very much left to unpack, then I'll just right, I need to go to library, brain, and then home. Then I'll just wait. But yeah, so wondering why the black screen suddenly? It's because I switched over to my DVD profile. And when the game actually starts, gets out of the splash screen there, it'll show up. I wonder if it's waiting for the game because my computer's actually pretty busy unpacking that game. So it made a gigantic archive out of itself when it preloaded. Okay. So it's still taking a while to start the game, but probably way less than if it was downloading it, so fine. I think it's so that people really could not play it early, which I don't really understand why that's such a big deal, to be entirely frank. But whatever they feel like they need to do, it's, you know, obviously their game. 'Cause I wonder if it's like an anti-piracy measure, like they really don't want pirates to have a head start on like being able to like figure out how to pirate the game beforehand, or who knows, man. 41%. Yeah, I'm thinking one game would be enough. Oh, yeah. You didn't even wait 10 minutes. Yeah, fair. I got a reply that started with that, and I'm not going to read the rest of it because, fair point, I am an impatient beast. Sometimes, because games like that are my fucking life, dude. Narrative experiences like that. Besides, like, racism is not a new fucking theme in games. That's another part of what's wild to me. Like, racism has been a huge theme in games in fantasy games especially, forever. I remember Witcher back in the day. Witcher 1 had heavy racism themes with elves and shit. Like heavy. If a game addresses racism, it's woke now. What the fuck? That's been a common theme in anything ever, forever. What? Anyway. Assholes are assholes, and dumbasses are dumbasses that make a big deal out of nothing. Very common in these days here on the internet, and I'll be honest, I'm kind of part of that. I think the internet kind of ends up doing it to our brains, making us more irate about everything, to a degree or another. In fact, I'm going to respond after this match to that one with, if I preload a game, I expect to be able to play it the second it comes out. That's how it works on PlayStation. it. Ah, damn it. Right at his feet. That's unfortunate. Also, lag ain't helping here. I think part of it might be a computer resource stream. Ah, damn it. But sometimes I don't think I have any kind of resource strain going on, and there's a lot of lag. Like, sometimes it's just a lot of server lag. And that might be all that's happening here. But I feel like computer is in any case. Right now. Yeah, he knows good loops. That's clear. By the way, I love those blue tattoos and stuff that outfit's got. But I'll chase someone who isn't as good. Because that seems to be an indication that Bill ain't, but he was probably caught off guard a little by that. I'm glad I at least have everyone nice and injured, so hopefully I'll be able to get at least down here and not too long from now. Especially after this. Especially since that did not stun me. If it did something, I feel like you should have just enough time to res the other one. I'll let her be. Just in case she has a flashlight, I'll do my classic. I feel like you should just always do this on the way to a hug to get used to navigating whilst doing this. Because of that exact problem right there. I get the flashlight stunned way less now because I just refuse to keep my head down for more than half a second. Alrighty. Hello, sir. I'm sorry, but you do not realize I have nurses yet, do you? But I bet this guy does now, because he was schmoovin', so he probably knows about birds too, I'd imagine. We'll see. Soppiest sword. That's gotta be an innuendo. I cannot imagine that not referring to a penis, honestly. Anyway, maybe just because I'm horny all the time. That's probably it. But anyhow. Oh, hi. Yep, there's even someone on it. Doing pretty good here, I think. I got one down, one kill already. Whoops. I do not need hatchets all the time, but it's a pretty muscle memory thing that I'm gonna work on now. This game always keeps me sort of like relaxed, but also alert, and I love feeling like that. And it also just helps my brain more than it doesn't. This game in particular, and the way it just affects my brain, dude. I don't know. Great. She's definitely on her way to get her. To him. Way too to the right. Not way too. For that distance, it's very tiny movement. But I got her. But I know that Bill has a flashlight. However, like I'm facing this wall, and then Yep. I think he even just ran away, which I don't blame him for, really. I could have already shot at them, but I didn't really realize that until I was already, like, behind that wall, and it was a little too late. They were about to see me anyway. Nice veering. Yeah, this guy knows how to fucking run. Respect. No, he fucked off. Smart of him. Also, that's one of those rocks that's really hard to moonwalk on anyway. Because, like, it's shaped in a way that gives the survivor quite a lot of time to notice you're doing that. Yeah, of course he's gonna try to loop me. Yeah. Yeah, this freaking corner here. I got it. Nice. Yeah, try to, like, stay, like, right here. It's, like, really hard to do, but, like, your hitbox should look like it is. Like, the best way to avoid a stun and get a hit like that is to be exactly where I was, right on the edge of that hitbox. Not quite there. But that is really hard to do without... You are definitely risking the stun every time, but it's worth it. Because either way, you're probably going to get a hit anyway. If you time that right. At least. Not to say if you, regardless of whether you whether you position yourself that precisely right in front of, but not quite on, that sweet spot where you would get stunned on the edge of the pallet. That a lot of survivors are also really, really good at knowing exactly when you're there, it seems like. So there's the... to do something really quick. If you're worried about the banging and you heard that, because you're watching this at some point, basically my mom with dementia keeps coming into my room, and, it's really my fault. I keep forgetting to lock my door, and by the way, I didn't hit her or threaten her or anything. It's frustrating, so I often bang my stuff when I'm getting up to get her, to close the door correctly by locking it first. But I don't actually, like, threaten her or anything, but I do probably scare her with those, and I feel bad, but it's not intentional. I just get pretty frustrated that she keeps coming into my room and doing stuff like shaking her head at me, and I don't know. It's complicated because now she's pretty sweet most of the time, But she also gets really irritable, and also she triggers me a lot because she used to be honestly abusive. Um, so yeah, it's a lot to deal with, and if I get suddenly aggressive on stream, it's probably because I'm having to deal with that. And I promise I'm not mean to her. Because it's hard, man. I'm mean to her out of outbursts. Way more than I'd like to be. But Trava's a bitch. But I don't sit there and be like, I'm gonna do something out of spite. I just kind of explode. I never do shit out of spite. Well, anymore. When I was a kid, I did some shit out of spite. But I quickly learned that I hate being that person. I despise it more than I despise people that piss me off, so... You know? Don't be that person. This is what I decided. Anyway, could be unpacked now, question mark, but either way... might as well just quit the game. Because I bet... Uh-huh. But, before that... How do I respond? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing really quick before I start the game. Maybe I shouldn't be engaging with internet dickheads. I say maybe, I probably shouldn't be, but you know, fuck these kinds of people. Anyway, salt over, video game on. Let's video game begin. Let us go. Um. Oh right. Oh, I have a lot of options because I bought the $100 Redonkulous edition. But I'll check that shit out on my own time and also probably show it off like when I'm done playing the game. Although I don't know if that's like legal technically, but I'm so small that even if it like isn't for some reason, it's probably fine if I like show the art book and shit. Not quite sure what the other like. I know that there's one of those is an art book, one of those is a soundtrack. There's like two other things. Is one a configuration menu? I probably needed to look at the actual names, but I'm just too excited to play the game. So if I can, then I will. Oh no, it's like frozen. Oh no, it's not. It just wasn't like on in focus for some reason. Right, I need to make a new scene for this game. Metaphor. And then I'll also put a bunch of happy emojis in there too. I've got that D smiley face, I've got a heart, I've got a cat face, I've got a winky cat face, because that's how you know I'm excited for a game. Right, I also had to add my voice in there. Now we good. Oh yeah, I need to turn the game down though for my sound, for my voice, surely. There we go. By the way, we're starting from the beginning.
I trust this will suffice.
I've played the demo,
God
but
smiles upon the generous.
I'm restarting. Because I want to stream the whole thing.
Away with you.
And also
Back to your cesspit,
re-experience the demo and kind of get some more practice at the general gameplay loop. Because oftentimes I honestly need to restart a game twice to really grasp the combat and stuff. It's just how it works.
A land grotesque as its people.
So that works out for this.
You dreamt of utopia.
Also, I'm
You
flipping
saw
off the
tribes
screen.
united as one.
Because, you know, this is obviously villain dude friend, and he's a fucking scumbag.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
Case in point, he only gets worse, in my opinion. And I've not even fucking scratched the surface of what he's done, surely, because
Your kingdom will perish.
the demo doesn't go far into the game at all. It only goes into the first palace equivalent, the first 3 days of it. Which is like, there's gotta be at least Persona 5 numbers of palaces here, right? So it's a long boy game. Like, the intro, I swear to God, is even longer than maybe even Persona 4's.
I cannot fathom it.
Actually, I think it is.
Majesty killed in his own bed.
It's got more
The
gameplay,
rumours
though.
upon the
Like, way
prince's
more,
grave
though, at
had
least.
yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without.
Oh, wait,
the state
I need to
stands on a
freaking update
precipice. It
my
may even
thingy.
come to civil war.
In dark time,
Hold on. I'm gonna quickly do that. Uh... Hold on. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to... Hello? Yeah, there it is. I was like, it has to be a category. This game is big, high profile enough that Steam had to, or that Twitch had to have added it, yes. There we go, there's Twitch. And YouTube.